Hi, it's Sylvia, Lydia Morelos. I am at the Christine Reed Park. It looks like Green Day again. I'm really getting sick of their stalking. 911, FYI. Jesus. Um, and children around, not a good sign at all. Oh, look, that's not a coincidence either. There's a blue car over there. There we go. We got him. Um, I am here at Christine Reed Park in front of the basketball courts, and they always have to send some woman who sounds like an illegal alien. She's an illegal alien to try to intimidate me. Look at that. I just came here from St. Joseph Center at 404 Lincoln Boulevard, Venice, California 90291, with Alex Padilla as program manager. Please read my tweets. It's very important. They've been very anti-Semitic today. They showed their true colors finally. Extremely abusive, what they're known for, and they flagged them as a terrorist threat. A terrorist, period, not a terrorist threat. Kevin Gaines, program manager, and his gang members have been threatening to kill me with gang rape as well. My brother Bobby. I've been keeping my mouth shut, but it's via NSA illegal surveillance. And unfortunately, OPCC at 503 Olympic Boulevard, Santa Monica, California, 90401. Gave me an illegal exit because as a retaliatory effort against my reporting Jeff Skinner, a Veterans for Peace. He did this to me, and he's like, "Oops, you walked in. I slapped you, or you accidentally." He made fun of me, and he hit me, and I filed a police report with the Santa Monica Police Department, 333 West Olympic 90401, as evidence that I had a police report against one of their volunteers. They locked the gate on me last year and prevented me from eating for the rest of the year, and without my being able to legally file a grievance procedure form. They even had the original form spelled Sylvia, Sylvia Morales. Can you at least spell my fucking name right? I told Kevin Gaines, and I read it later afterwards. They accused me of using racial slurs. I turned it around on you, is what he said, via NSA illegal surveillance. And there was a woman who claimed that she recommended that he accused me of calling him a racial slur, since they're the white supremacists. And she looks a lot like Anise Parker. And I heard them through an NSA illegal surveillance discussion, and he laughed about it. And it's credible because, it can be used against him. And I've been thinking about filing a civil rights lawsuit against him because the civil rights abuses have been brutal to minorities there for quite some time. And plenty of people coming in and out of there, going to other places, and they're all the Occupy movement. Now, that's typical of what they do. Like, their friends around the neighborhood start making noise. That's just to intimidate and threaten. I think I've gotten more than the same pattern of behavior on more than one of my YouTube videos. Then this lady shows up, and it's usually a threat to the child. So they all do the exact same thing to the child. That was not an accident. You see what the baby did. They need to be held accountable for that. Now, the traffic over here, there's another white car again. Yeah, please ban Green Day, because Green Day is involved in a lot of anti-Semitic hate crimes and stalking of women. I hate those bastards with a passion. And some of their friends are down here, STEM, from Trey Cool and Ted Cruz, and they're all Donald Trump's and Ted Cruz dick suckers. Here come more children. So that's what I'm worried about. I am concerned about the welfare of the most vulnerable, and I've been reporting on it for quite some time in private, and the welfare of children in particular who suffer crimes against humanity, including genocidal rape, gang rape. A little Dennis via NSA's. Someone showed me that he was standing in front of 4 naked dicks on him. He was a little boy of 7 or 8. That's not a coincidence either. In Sacramento, California, He looked like he was used to it, some kind of practice ritual that they were practicing at Wellspring, 3414 4th Avenue. 3414 4th Avenue 95817. This is against me pro Kevin Gaines. So they use that illegal surveillance to eavesdrop as they could to spy on other people. There's that one. We can catch him this one. Always wearing a baseball cap. That's Veterans for Peace. Threatening me with the lights. Let's see where else he goes. So we can get their license plate numbers. They come in using vehicles as weapons to hurt others, to terrorize the community. I've already been given a metatarsal fracture that may be connected to some of these idiots in a different location in the United States, one of the resource centers. So they're coming in. The traffic isn't normal. Watch. There's another blue car. How many times do we see blue cars? I'm a Reagan. You're not going to kill me. I'm not letting you. That's Bobby included. And this is off of California and 7th Street, 90401 in Santa Monica, California, where the church is. And there comes that's what it looks like. The church group is supposed to be coming here and near the basketball courts at 12:45. Now, with my luck, Kevin Gaines or one of their staff members at OPCC will probably cancel it just to starve my kike ass. And I'm really sick of that too. And I have the list that I obtained from St. Joseph Center. They already canceled one meal on Mondays at what was it, Sunday? What the Christine Reed Park free meal distribution. It's not free. They butcher the minorities in the kike, and they call me a kike in there, staff especially. And it's called Christine Reed Park, aka Lincoln Park by the basketball court. Today is Tuesday at 12:45, martes, a free meal distribution. It's not free, and they manipulate meals to starve people. There's another threat right there. There's the activity. Look at that. Anti-Semites, ladies and gentlemen, and they're threatening children. When children show up, when I'm around, it's usually a threat, and they're laughing at me. You can't call anyone, because I have limited amount of minutes or a limited amount of, or I don't have a phone on me because they stole it. It's not a coincidence. 911. I'll be right back. They rationed my food at St. John's today. Alex Padilla is responsible for that. All his staff members there too. They're all FSP recipients. I'm homeless again because the FSP program caters only to gang members. The Resnick Neuropsychiatric Institute, Stephanie Racinos is involved with FSP. So are these people at 404 Lincoln Boulevard. They have threatened to kill me and call me a kike and gang rape me. And I'm not paranoid, but I'm really angry with the dicks. I think I've proven it on more than one occasion with the dicks being shoved in my face. Yesterday's video with the pictures of fucking attitude, bitch, fucking what that, with the video and picture of Donald Trump. They're counting on Donald Trump. Okay, this is what they're relying on. They're counting on Donald Trump because, from my understanding, he's been very helpful to them, to these fucking illegals, and they're laughing about it. I'll do anything for Donald Trump. And they go, you know what? He's a fucking Republican. I mean, I'm a Republican, a good one. He's a ass to white, white trash Republican. And these illegals are bragging that they'll do anything for him. I don't like it. It's just stupid. The FSP program caters to gang members only. Oh, look, there goes my meal distribution list all of a sudden. I'm catching this live, people. A live broadcast. And Kevin Gaines and his staff are connected to the hospitality house. And any San Franciscans who know about that, please send information to the FBI.gov, DHS.gov. They might know more about Kevin Gaines, corrupt son of a bitch. Gaines. I scanned the actual 86 letter about my false accusations of racial slurs. I scanned it, and the picture should be on my Twitter. A lot of these assholes are coming on the staff. Looks like they're coming onto my Twitter account to spy on there with a different handle, and I don't like them. So I even told them in San Francisco, Lafayette, don't you dare come onto my social media because I don't like, you're prohibited. Green Day especially. And so the federal government can look into that. They have my permission, Sylvia, Lydia, Morelos. That's the way we catch them. I put it in privacy because they have to send me a friend request. And it's easier to catch them because all the information they sign up with online, they call me names and they're stalking me online. It's like I'm getting a lot of anti-Semitic stalking online because of who I am. My brother the same. So I called the feds and I reported the radical Islam, another torturing a child. That's not normal. I reported the radical Islam. Look at that. Look at this bitch. It really reminds me of something. What's with the bubble butt? Look at the baby. She's doing that, laughing about it. This is of California and 7th. And they're pro OPCC and St. Joseph Center, pro gangs. 911 is for the Amber Alert, and they're all responsible for the abuse of children. I've reported the incidences of these assholes storming onto campus. They're radical Islam. I noticed it a couple like last week. I go, you know what? This is familiar. I've been reporting against anti-Semitism and terrorists. The violent radical Islam is what they are. They're all part of the FSP program. The FSP program, full service program, bred ISIL for years. Looks like because they've all been former FSP is important. Didi Hirsch, do not go to Didi Hirsch because they're doing the same thing. And it's off of Sepulveda Boulevard, and they're doing the exact same thing. I can see the trend. And they're responsible for mental health abuses. That's not a coincidence either. Cheap labor EMTs. UCLA, paramedics quality. Somebody please help me share this information and report OPCC. What bothers me is that OPCC is connected directly to UCLA Health, and they're taking advantage of that situation and coming onto campus, making excuses to be on campus after they've violated people in more ways than one. So you've got former FSP recipients working at the Resnick, working as former whores, because they only cater to gang members and prostitutes, former prostitutes. That's not a coincidence, Watch. We're intelligent, right? We can see this, and they're responding on cue. That's not intelligent. People know me. I need his license plate number. I can record what they're saying. They're not going to show. They're saying that the volunteers are not going to show. I just recorded that from the fire department. You're dead. Black Ops. You're dead too, nigga. Háblale, perro. Son of a bitch. They're white, I think. So I call them. That's a huge deal. They call them. They're mocking. It looks like they're mocking the fact that they may not be here. And here comes this one over here. More anti-Semites. Watch what happens. Live broadcast on YouTube and Twitter. That one reminds me of Green Day's Trey Cool. Watch. That's not a coincidence. In a very educated community at UCLA, Green Day needs to be banned at 100%. They're extremely dangerous. While children around, fuckers are still stalking. Stem cells, catching it's extremely important to the community. Look at these freaks. They're going to be connected to this shit. Oh, look. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate that. That looks like CPS or San Diego or Family Services, 3308 4th Avenue, 95817. We can hear them, so it's recordable, so I'm glad I caught it. They don't have that kind of technology. We use government and military technology. They're using illegal technology. We don't use the same shit. So they're going to have to get over themselves. Okay, that's Didi Hirsch lookalike. FYI, Patrick Johnson. I'm not kidding. That's intimidation and stalking a former, there's that one, laughing about it. I don't know what the hell he's doing. This city of Santa Monica, would people hire cheap fucking labor? One thing that I have been reporting is they're going on to the same shift. looks a little weird. They're working on the same shift. Bye bye, Patrick Johnson stem cell like. That's not a coincidence. And Raul Payan Lomeli, he knows exactly why I'm saying that. Yeah, I know what he used to look like a long time ago. They just forced that out of me with the technology. Now it's just threatening to kill me. Bye bye, bye bye. I got actual evidence. Bye bye. We can hear it, punk. The fire department we got too. They've threatened me before on Santa Monica Boulevard, and I can back that up. So, and Jonathan David Ford was connected to that a while back. Something's going on with the airplane. They're trying to drive people paranoid, I think, because they know how to. Today is the 7th, Anti-Semite Day. Remember I was talking about the Black History Month, number 7, and Ted Cruz, Green Day, Donald Trump, Billy Joe Armstrong, the simulated the rape. They need to be held accountable, and we need to find out if I'm a terrorist expert. I carry weight. The government does listen to me because they know that I'm credible, and I'm not apologizing for that. I'm very proud of that. Military too, Department of Defense, they'll back me up 100%. And the airplanes that are passing by, who's driving them, who's flying them, they tend to be on the exact same shift. And dispatch, we can still hear the fire department. Here they coming in. That's a threat. That's not. I'm not taking that lightly. Look at this one, trying to prevent it. Anyone see the movie The Crazies? That's what he's doing. Right now it is 12:42 p.m. We have to find out who's working that engine right now. That's supporting anti-Semitism and radical Islam at St. Joseph's Center, 404 Lincoln Boulevard. Bye-bye, Alex. Bye-bye, staff. I've reported them before from a different location for terrorism-related activity. The government will back me up, and they cannot retaliate. It's against the law. They need to be fired. No PCC staff included. I've got the paperwork to support it. They just want to gang rape my ass and threaten to kill me. So anti-Semite and hate crimes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a Ronald Reagan. So is Bobby. They keep using reasonable fear for my life, for the life of my loved one, Bobby Garcia, as a credible threat. They have a track record, the anti-Semites, for killing my family. We're a strong political powerhouse, I think, and they butchered Jesse and San Dimas. It'll be connected to all of this, especially 404 Lincoln Boulevard, to the west end, and at 404 South Figueroa and downtown Los Angeles. The Octa buses are right across the street. San Dimas, Chino. I struck a nerve, and they're extremely dangerous radical militants. Heads up to the community at UCLA. Need help at UCLA with exposing these people. They'll be the workers on first level Ackerman Union, Panda Express, Wetzel's Pretzels, Rubio's, maybe some in Wolfgang Puck, cheap labor workers and illegals and their families. They're responding accordingly. Look at that shit. You too. Get these bastards. I'm recommending at-will employment without pay. I've done it before. And elimination of state benefits because they never deserve them to begin with. And they're starving minorities and making them homeless and killing them. They did it in San Diego, and taking advantage of services that they don't deserve, while rationing and starving people, minorities like myself, at the homeless resource centers. They don't deserve them. So they're going to have to live and breathe that shit. And Tina White, back the fuck off. I think you know why. I'm not into your Yomi money lady, because you made me homeless illegally as well. I've been displaced on more than one occasion with a Sacramento downtown project. You owe me close to $700, a little bit over, okay? And it was an illegal 30-day notice, and I'm not getting into it right now. There's the statute of limitations. There is none for those types of crimes, and I don't appreciate it. Donald Trump sucks, and he needs to be impeached. I'll speak more articulately, but there's a lot going on here off of Lincoln and 7th, California and 7th Avenue. And Christy, looks like they canceled the volunteers, and he's laughing about it. This son of a bitch right here. Does anyone remember the two perps that I caught at McDonald's, one wearing a black jacket? Oh, right next to the glass that looks like Chris Columbus. Not a coincidence. She's fucking paranoid. And there's the other one across the way. 911. We've got something. And 911. Got these fuckers. Sylvia, Lydia, Morelos. We got something tangible. Yeah.